Hi there. We are on week 3. Not a lot to show or do this week, but we're seeing some good progress. We're gonna take the humidity domes off. We're gonna set up our little timer here to get the lights not going 24 hours anymore. Gonna do some watering, some fertilizing with our Alaska fish fertilizer. And we're gonna go do a check on the winter garden on the other side of the garage. So, fun times. All right, so first we have the winter garden over here. This is that pepper plant. It's doing much better. I've given it water like 3 or 4 times this week. It's moist in there, barely, but it's coming back. Everything else got watered a couple times throughout the week. Basil plants are doing okay. I'm trimming them relentlessly so they're staying small, but they're putting it out. Enough basil. That one looks like it's a little bit dry. They're putting out enough basil for me to eat all week, so that's good. So we're gonna get all this watered. I think I killed that scallion plant, chive plant, when I cut it back. It bounced back the first few times, but not this time. But we're gonna get all this watered, but it's in good shape. I'm feeling good about it. We are going to start taking these humidity domes off. Ooh, look at that. Okay, well, looks like our spinach here isn't up yet. The lettuce is doing well. The watermelons are doing well. So we're going to take all the humidity covers off now. Very excited. Let's do it. Well, here we are. Looks like all in all, we've done pretty well. Here are some banana peppers, little leggy, but I think I can work with that. These are the peppers. Back there we got some basils, purple and opal, all looking good. Let's see. Some dark purple basil, that's looking really nice. And some more peppers, a little leggy. More peppers, leggy, but man, I'm a little bummed about that. But it looks like those did better. So the stuff that germinated later, after I lowered the lights, look like they're less leggy. So that is promising. That's a good batch. Back here, things are looking good. These are our broccolis. All our broccoli. Some over here, Brussels sprouts. Looks like back there the fennel isn't really growing yet. And slowly, it's coming along. Brussels sprouts, broccolis. All looking good, looking good. And then back here we have Napa cabbage, baby bok choy. You'll recall I grew this stuff last week. This stuff is only a week old and it's looking good. A little hard to get my hand in there. Celery not up yet. Just next level gardening. He's like, you can't transplant celery, and it's I'm like, whatever. It's trying. We'll see. And then the bok choy back there, all looking good. Looking good. Look at all that. We're gonna do a slow-mo beauty shot. So here we got some lettuces. Those are looking really good, doing really well. Watermelon also told me this might not work in this time of year from transplant, but I'm gonna do it. Looking pretty good so far. Right there we got the cauliflower looking good. Onions, not so much. I'm 90% sure I'm gonna fail on onions. The cauliflower is looking good. Got some more basils, cyan basil, holy basil. All this is basil. San Diego Seed Company, Baker Creek, Johnny's Asian. Yeah, looking good on the basils. Looks like we got an errant seed there maybe. But yeah, that's all good. These we just started last week, remember? The sage, and they're starting to pop up. I think I'm gonna cut that out and put it in another tray or something. I do have one space for that there. So yeah, and then down here, tomatoes, lots of leggy tomatoes. But tomatoes can be leggy because you can replant them. I'm gonna have to break all those up. I think we're gonna do that in one more week. Into bigger pots, repot, up pot, maybe two. But I'm not worried. We're gonna have a lot of tomatoes. And we got these back here, a lot of tomatoes back here. So many tomatoes, so many tomatoes. And this is our cucumbers. They are looking good, not leggy. Have leaves that aren't seed leaves, sprout leaves. I don't know, there's terms for those. I don't really remember, real leaf and something else. But those are looking good. So we're gonna, oh yeah, and the potatoes, not doing anything, just shriveling up. I'm probably doing something wrong. Maybe I'll do some research on that. I guess they're starting to make little buds on them or something. I don't know. So we're gonna water everything. We're gonna get our switch on, and I think that's about it this week. So we're gonna use this Alaska brand fish fertilizer. It's 511. People say it's great for seedlings. Got its instructions back here. It says for bedding, 2 tablespoons, and I think this is per gallon of water, and it'll cover 25 square feet. I'm going to use half that much because one of my gardening YouTube guys says use everything diluted half strength. So we're going to put this in, we're going to dilute it half strength, and we're going to water all the beds. Okay, well, everything's watered. Last 2 things to do is, one, we're gonna set up this fan. This is not a perfect choice. It's not oscillating. I do think I have an oscillating fan, so we'll get that set up in the next week. But for now, we'll get this baby going on the lowest setting. It was pretty high for the lowest setting. Yeah, that'll do until we find another one, just to get it going, get a nice breeze going on them to toughen them up, reduce the legginess. You can see they're moving in the breeze there. So that'll do for now. It's not that strong over on the plants. We got a good 6 feet there, so that just feels like a gentle breeze. I think that'll be fine. Feel it down here, feel it up here. So we'll do that to reduce the legginess. Temperature's looking all right. So yeah, we are good. And then we're gonna add our timer here. This thing is 16 hours. We're gonna do it too, which is toggle 8. Toggle, oh boy, this doesn't have 16 hours. I think you can toggle 2 or 3 times. We're gonna figure it out. But today it doesn't really matter because it is about 2 o'clock and I just need this to go, say to 8 p.m., so 6 hours. And then tomorrow we will get it set up going for the 16-hour cycle. So let's do that now. All right, I think we're done for the day. And one more thing I want to show you outside. We're not doing compost today. You don't need to see that anyway, again, this week. That's on tomorrow's agenda. But I do want to show you one more thing outside real quick. Pallets. Yay, pallets. We got pallets. We got 7 pallets today. It's very hard to get pallets when you don't have a car big enough to carry 7 pallets. But I posted on our local news group. Some guy was kind enough to deliver them to me for a nominal fee. So they're all heat treated, and these are going to be the new compost pile. I'm going to make a 2-bin system. Actually, hopefully 3 eventually, but I only got 7. I'm going to need an 8th one. 6, 7. I got 6. Whatever. I need 1 more. But yeah, I will be replacing my lame compost pile bins, chicken wire, and garden stakes that you saw last week. Hopefully when the weather gets warmer. It's 30 degrees out here. I gotta go inside in a second, but that's very exciting. So you guys will get to watch me build some solid, real compost bins out of those. And this is my square yard of dirt. It's covered up with tarps, but my wife was doing some landscaping here, and the landscapers were coming anyway, so I ordered 1 cubic yard of topsoil. I will mix that with my compost and some vermiculite, things like that, make my own soil, but I got a cubic yard of it. So I don't have to buy a bunch of bags of dirt this year. That is very exciting as well. So I just wanted to show you these 2 beauties. The new compost bins are gonna be gorgeous. Yay! And that is it for this week. So we'll see you guys next week. And our plants will be bigger. Yay, plants! Take care.